Hi everyone! So today's video is going to be a review on my Phillip Lim Medium Pashli, which is this bag right here. I got this bag in February. I have been using it a ton since I got it. I absolutely love it. I find it to be the perfect bag for me to use on a daily basis. It holds everything. It just looks so classy and beautiful. I absolutely love it. So we will just get right into the review. So the outside just has the two handles that you can hand hold, or you could put it in the crook of your arm. I have heard people ask if the handles will fit on the shoulder. They do not fit on the shoulder. The drop is not wide enough, so just so you know. However, there is the two rings at the back here for attaching a shoulder strap that comes with the bag. I don't know where my shoulder strap is. I haven't touched it since I got the bag. For me, I much prefer to carry this bag handheld or in the crook of my arm, and the shoulder strap is not a feature that I would use. However, if you are a shoulder strap person, it does come with one, so there is that option. There is also this little doodad here that you can undo and then do up the handles together with. So, sorry, just get that done. When I first got this bag, I did carry it like this all the time. However, I discovered that it's really not a very user-friendly thing to do, especially if you're going in and out of the bag all the time. And it's kind of a slower process, so I just leave mine done up now on the one handle, and that way I can just grab it by the two handles and I can drop them down easily if I need to get into the bag without fiddling with the, I don't know what to call this, the doodad that holds the handles together. So, to get into the bag, you just undo the little clasp here and then lift the flap, and then you have full access to the inside of the bag. There is one zip pocket on the back wall of the bag here, and it is quite a deep pocket. It goes up to, if I put my whole hand in like this, it will go up to my wrist, so you can put quite a few things in there. It is a very substantial interior pocket. However, other than that, the bag is just one big empty pit. So you can also unzip the zippers on the sides here, and it can expand the bag. This is not something that I do because I find the bag to be a perfect size for me when it's done up, and I prefer the looks of it this way. I know that I am one of the few that doesn't carry it unzipped, but the nice thing about this bag is if you want a wider bag, you want your wings hanging out, you can do that. And if you want it done up and looking more polished and streamlined, you could do that as well. So it does cater to different aesthetic ways. I don't really know what I'm trying to say right now, but anyways, the lining is black, so that can make it kind of hard to find your stuff if you are in a hurry, but it holds an absolute ton of things. And yes, so for me, it's just my wallet, blotting papers, lip chaps, sunglasses. I had a pack of gum, but it fell over. Here it is. So yes, that's usually what I carry with me, and also my phone, but I don't know where that is right now. It's somewhere in the house, but yes, so there is still a ton of room in this bag. I could easily put a sweater, a makeup bag, a book. It holds a lot of stuff, so don't let the term medium mislead you into thinking it is a small bag, because it is not. Well, I guess it's misleading that it's like more compact looking than a large size bag, but it can hold about the same as one, so yes. Now, as far as what I've learned from using this bag is, well, first the doodad on the handle things, so I just keep that done up there. The second thing is that if you're using the clasp all the time to do up and undo to get into the bag, it's kind of annoying. It's not exactly the easiest thing to do up when you're in a hurry or on the fly. So yes, that was other thing that I noticed when using it. So what I usually do when I'm using this bag on a daily basis is I just tuck the flap inside. I think I showed you that kind of already with it like that, but I find that to be the easiest. Then it becomes more like an open top tote, and you can just reach in there and pull stuff out easy as pie. The only thing is, if you do have stuff that you access all the time in the zip pocket at the back, you don't have the easiest access to it when the flap is tucked in the bag. I don't usually put anything in that pocket, so this way is the absolute perfect way for me to carry this bag personally. You can also just not do up the flap. However, I don't know why, but it bothers me when there's something that can be done up and it's not. I don't know why, but I don't like to carry it when it's out and undone. I don't know. Everyone has weird quirks. That's one of mine, so I just leave it tucked in. And yes, this is how I carry the bag all the time. With regards to wear and tear, what I've noticed on this bag is that, first of all, the little doodad, I'm sorry if that's weird, this word bothers people, but I don't know what else to call this. So the little fastening thing here that you undo and do up all the time if you have your handles held together. What I did notice is just around the holes, the textured, because there is like a coating on this leather, it is textured, has started to kind of crack just in the lines on the leather, and it looks like it could start to peel. This is just something I use, like, honestly, I use this a lot, constantly undoing it and doing it up in the 2 weeks, but even still 2 weeks, that's not a very big amount of time. So if you do use this all the time, you might notice that. So that's what I noticed there. I haven't noticed that happening, like the splitting or anything, anywhere else on this bag. I don't know if it's just because this is such a thin piece of leather. The rest of this bag is very substantial and hardy and thick leather, but that is something I noticed on mine anyways. Another thing that I know bugs people, however, I expected it to happen, so it's not really a thing that bothers me, is that because you are doing up and undoing this clasp all the time, this plate is going to get scratched up. So I have heard that some people have tried putting clear nail polish on it and that might help deter it a bit. However, I mean, I figured it was going to happen because the little hook that you put in the clasp, sometimes you are moving it around, you can't find the hole that easily to do it up, so I figured scratches were inevitable. I don't think they're that noticeable and they don't bother me at all, but if scratched hardware is something that bothers you, that is one thing to note. And the last other little con thing I've noticed with this bag, just to put it out there, is that sometimes just on this one zipper, I don't know, maybe it's just on my bag, but the little ring where it is under the zipper is very thin so that it can move up and down like this, and you can open and close the zipper very easily. However, occasionally this ring will rotate in here, and then see, it kind of sticks out like this. It doesn't, you can't pull it up and down very easily that way. I do not, like I said, undo my flaps barely ever, so it's really not a thing that affects me in the functionality of this bag. However, I have noticed it happen, so I just thought I would point it out. It doesn't happen on this side of the bag, so I don't know if maybe this part is wider on the zipper on this side, but whatever, I've noticed it do that a couple times. Aside from that though, I use this bag constantly. It looks basically brand new. I haven't had any like rubbing or scuffing on the corners. The sides of the bag do soften up a bit, so just that's something that's going to happen also with use. However, the rest of the bag, the front and the back, are still very sturdy. So the bag will of course maintain its shape and stand up when you put it down, which is perfect. I like my bags to do that. So yeah, other than that, those couple little wear and tear things that I noticed, I think this is an amazing bag. I am so happy I have it. I use it all the time. It is such a good grab and go bag for me. I absolutely love it. If you're thinking about getting this bag, I would highly recommend it. I don't think you would be disappointed. It is an amazing bag. I absolutely love it. As I've said now like 800 times. But yes, an amazing bag. Highly recommend. Yeah, so another thing, this bag does go on sale, like from past, this color is from last fall, so I got it on sale, which you would know if you watched my reveal of this bag. But yes, I always get really excited when I can find an amazing deal on an amazing bag, which is what happened in this situation. And yeah, so other than that, if you have any other questions about this bag or want to know anything I didn't cover, please leave a question or a request about it in the comments below. And otherwise, I will see you in my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.